Hey guys, MacLeod here. Today I'm going to be playing Sky Factory. It's a Minecraft mod pack, and here in a second you'll see you start on a single block of dirt, and you have a tree grown on it, and you have to build. You have to craft and build to get the tree down, and then expand your little island. So I'm going to speed through parts that are a little bit tedious. I will show off some things, like there's something that a lot of people like to call torque for trees. But, oops, sorry, the mic. But I'll get into that as soon as I start. So let's go ahead and start. Create a new world. We'll call it, what's a good name? Well, we'll call it Hoppy Sky. No, let's call it Hoppy Sky. I'll just call it Factory. Just be a little bit plain on it. Now, I am going to do a couple things. I am going to put cheats on. And, oh, whoops. That's because I do kind of cheat. I don't like falling off the world, and it's not saving my items. So I'm going to turn keep items on. Normally I would spawn in a water bucket. However, this version of like a skyblock survival type of modded skyblock survival comes with a function that people like to call torque for trees. That's where if you keep hitting the shift button, the tree will eventually grow. Of course, if you have any shift sticky keys enabled, then it will throw that off, which is not good. Let's go ahead and get, I believe we need 2. If not, we can get another here. And create a workbench, and then place this workbench, and then create 4 sticks and make a crook. So this is just an upside down L. It could be either way. And this lets you get leaves with a better success rate of saplings. So now, I don't know if I have vein miner on this, and I do not know if it's vanilla installed. Oh, well, vanilla installed for a mod pack. I remember I was getting it for one of these packs, and so I don't know if this was one of them I got it for. But vein miner just allows you to break all the blocks of the similar type in a certain area. Oh, yeah. I do have another cheat I'm going to enable here in a sec. But it lets you break all the blocks of a similar type, like oak leaves, with the tool that is allowed to break them. And it uses a little bit more hunger, I believe, but it's worth it. It's just quicker. And it uses all the tools' durability as if you were breaking a block. So if you break 5 blocks, you'll use 5 durability, so on. And so it's very helpful. We are going to turn on another cheat. I'm also very, very used to magnet mode in these NEI, so I do like to turn that on. But beyond that, I shouldn't be doing too much more cheating. There we go. That way you can kind of get stuff easier, and it's just easier to start, because if you lose stuff in the beginning and have to restart, it's just a pain. It's more of a hindrance than ever a help. So go ahead and do that, and go ahead and turn all that to that. Add that to that. Color commentary there. Go ahead and, no, not the top, because that'll spawn mobs. like classic skyblock survival, you want to put them on bottom, because this won't spawn mobs like the top part of the slabs will. And I usually like to put my trees 5 blocks apart. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a dirt block there, which will outline. Alright, and then we will. Don't have enough to create a bucket. Alright, so this is where I'm going to do the torque for trees thing. So you have a sapling here. Excuse me. We have a sapling here, so if we go next to the sapling and just excessively hit shift, eventually you'll see little bone meal marks, and it will grow. So, like right there, it was showing some green bone meal particles, and right there it showed some more. Come on, grow. Come on, you're almost there. I have a macro key for this, but for right now I'm just mashing it. So it might be quieter in future pieces if you see me torque for trees. I'll probably speed up most of my torquing for trees, but let's see, let's try this macro. Yeah, there we go. It's a little bit easier. And quieter. See, this process will be massively sped up for you guys. Alright, there we go. See, that's about how long it takes to get a tree torquing for it. So, yeah, in the future, you probably won't see much of that. And this first episode, probably a lot of it will be sped up. I'm going to try to play a song that's copyright free, royalty free and all that, during the growth period of some of these trees, so that we can speed it up just a little bit. And if you put 2 slabs in a workbench, at least in this mod, I'm not sure which mod does it, but it will give you back the original 2 blocks you would need to create it, or 2 blocks it would create. So the next step, since we got some wood, is we will need a slab. So we need 2 of these. So you put a slab there and wood on each side, kind of like an H, but 1 down, and you get an oak barrel. So then we'll place down this oak barrel there, just for lack of a better spot. And we'll go ahead and put down that. You could put certain things in here. You can put silkworms, you can put apples, you can put basically anything you can grow. You can put wheat, pumpkins, melons, and carrots and potatoes. I don't think you can put sugar cane, cactus, or kind of those odd growable ones, or any of the other growing plants that are added. You can put apples, and you can put saplings. 8 saplings make 1 dirt. And it's different for different items, like it takes like 16 silkworms or something. That may not be true, but that's like what it would be. That's exaggeration. I think it takes like 4 pumpkins, or maybe even less. I don't know. But let's see, composting will take a little while. We'll speed through that when we massively get it. But just this first little bit, I'm going to show some of it. And I'll try to show every step. In this book, we'll go ahead and look at our inventory while stuff's doing stuff. This is just the normal book you get with open blocks. This is just the normal book you get with Tinker's Construct. This book, if you open it up, it has a little bit of an introduction and how to use the book. That's not really important to me. Some biomes is possible in every biome, he says. I don't even know what biome I'm in. Oh, whoops. We're in plains. Okay. So we'll go over here, and then credits. Bacon Donut, pretty cool guy. He has some pretty good videos on it too. So if I'm not the best to explain something, definitely go and check his videos out because he can do a better job explaining. And he plays with some other cool guys. He usually does a multiplayer. He might have some single player too, but I haven't checked those out. So we haven't. So you get a list of challenges that you get to beat. So and they are each in a different age. You got the Wood Age, you got the Stone Age, you got the Farming Age, you got the Age of Exploration, the Age of Power, the Age of Machines, the Age of Dragons, and then I guess that's just like a part of that. Creating the Dragonic tools, and then the Age of Insanity, and then the End. And you 100 complete it, you can check mark 100% complete, which is a little ironic, but okay. So we're in the Wood Age. We used a crook on leaves to get saplings, but we did not get a silkworm, so we can't check this yet. But we did make dirt by composting saplings in a barrel. And then we have to get silkworm. So basically, next step is to get a silkworm. We did make dirt. It's over here. It's done. Put that there. And we'll torque for trees. You know how long this takes. I may speed it up. I may not. Alright guys, so that tree grew. That felt like it took a long time, but it's getting nighttime, and we're going to go ahead and chop this tree down. Mobs will spawn on trees, so that is a thing you need to keep in mind. It's very annoying. It's kind of hard to light up the tops of trees, so your tree farms aren't ever really safe, which is sad. But we'll go ahead and chop this tree down. And then now we have 2 saplings we can put down. And we got a silkworm. Means we can check off our use a crook on leaves to get a sapling and silkworm. Now we have to infect the sapling, which isn't too difficult. Just toss all the stuff I can in there. I will torque this tree, and when we get this tree, actually I don't know, I'll probably torque this tree because I think it has to have a light source since it's night. That one won't grow. But as soon as this tree gets grown, I'll be back and I'll show you guys how to infect the tree. That was fast, so I like literally just getting right off and taking a breath and boom, a tree. So, okay, you take the silkworm, you hold it in your hand, and don't fall off the edge because that'd be stupid, and you right click on a leaf. So it'll start saying infesting 0, 3, 1, whatever. Yes, counting. I can definitely count. 3, 1, 0, 5, 9, 3, 0, 2. But eventually it will spread to each leaf, and what an affected leaf gives you is string, which you can use to make other things. That statement's very vague, but you can use it to make a sieve, and after a sieve you can start getting some stone and ore to expand. So I'm probably gonna build out to a 3rd space here. Got enough wood to do that. Some more spots. I don't know if I'll be doing this too regularly. I'll try to record every once in a while and get these videos out. This was something I wanted to do a while back, and I had actually tried to record, and just the editing process was terrible. I have Adobe Premiere Pro. It was just on my computer when I got my computer. So I tried to use it. Well, it I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if the version's just laggy or if I'm just not great at using it. So, or if my computer just can't handle it. It just seems to lag out and just never does what I want it to do. So I am going to purchase the movie studios from Sony Vegas. It's not actually Sony Vegas, but it's Sony's movie studio movie creation editing software, whatever. And I'm gonna try it out and see if the simpler user face is easier for me, and hopefully a simpler user face, a more hobbyist or consumer-ended product instead of a filmmaking business software, and see if that won't work, because I did try other things like Movie Maker, and it's just a joke. It's so dumbed down and crud worthy that you can't do anything with it. So I am going to try that. And I think I'll get back to you guys when this tree is fully grown, and I might even skip to where I have a little bit more. But I won't cut to then. I'll probably just do a speedy thing, but I'll see you guys then. Alright guys, the tree has been fully infested, and we're going to cut it down. Well, we're going to cook the leaves. This will make the string drop, and I didn't think my cook was big enough, so the rest of it. So this gives you a lot of silkworms and a lot of string, however no saplings. So you want to make sure you don't do this with your only saplings. You want to make sure you have other saplings, or else right there is one place you can stop your progression, unless you have cheat mode enabled, which then you could get more items. But if you didn't have that, you were pretty much up the creek, because there's no other way to get saplings without having another sapling. So, let's see, over here, this guy, chop down this guy, and see, we gotta get those saplings up. Let's make a chest, because it's always nice to have one. Put some miscellaneous items in there. For right now, don't need all these. We will need that, and let's go ahead and take all that. We don't need that. Now, let's see if I remember how to make a sieve. Now, you fill up this whole area with string to make a silk mesh, and then from a silk mesh, you don't do that, because that was definitely wrong. Let's see. You need 2 silk mesh. That would be important. Alright, so let's get 2 more. Or 1 more, rather. Not 2 more. And then 2 wood, 2 wood. 2 sticks. And we've got an oak sieve, which we are centering a lot of stuff over here, but that is fine. It shouldn't affect anything. It shouldn't even affect that tree growing area, because tree growing area will just be too big for it. And that, tree down there, tree down there, shove the rest in there. And so, what you can do with a sieve, or sieve, however you want to say it, I'll probably be calling it a sieve, because I think everyone I hear playing this always calls it a sieve. Waste my string. I think you can put string in there too. Yeah, you can, but it's kind of it's not really a waste. I mean, there's not too much use for string beyond a sieve that you couldn't easily get later on. Although a bed would be a good thing to get, which I couldn't have got one anyway, but we can go ahead and make partial of it. Oops. Now we're almost to a bed. I mean, it's just for skipping night. So with the sieve, and I'll probably speed it up unless a tree grows while I'm talking. You want to make a dirt, and then from the dirt you'll want to run it through the sieve, and you'll get certain items out. Well, out supposedly the bottom, but they just come out of the sieve, and it takes away the dirt and gives you seeds or other items that would classically be in dirt that you can plant, or stones that you can make cobblestone with, which is really what we want to get to right now. We want to, our next step from here, oh, where's my achievement? We're going to go ahead and mark some stuff off. We infested a tree with, we infested leaves with silkworm. Then we used the crook to get the string. And we crafted a sieve. You know, we need to collect rain water and an oak barrel, and then craft cobblestone from small stones and a hammer. You could do this, but the best thing to do right away is to make an outline for a cobblestone generator, because the quicker you get a cobblestone generator, the quicker you get infinite cobblestone, and once you get infinite cobblestone, your life becomes a lot easier in this game. But yeah, I'll go ahead and speed up till a tree grows, or I twerk a tree up, and I will see you guys in a sec. Alright guys, we got our dirt, and really quick I want to say, if you guys can hear people in the background talking, I'm sorry. I'm in a dorm, so people will talk, and I know I can hear people from headphones, and it happens, whatever. I could probably be hurt by a lot of people. Just because I'm wearing headphones, talking into a mic, and probably speaking very loud, that might even irritate some people. I probably need to do this in a more decent hour of the day, but so I'll try to cut it out and do my best. If you hear it, I'm sorry. Audacity can only do so much. I can only do so much. It's just bound to get in there. But let's go ahead and put this. And knocking happens too. Let's go ahead and put this dirt into sieve. And so you right click on it to put the dirt in there. And then you see it says 100% left. And you right click on it, and then you just keep right clicking until it goes down to 0, and it gives you its contents. And you get a nice little particle effect down there. There are ways to automate this. There is like methods of clicking it and just vacuum hoppering it, or using a vacuum hopper to collect the items, and clickers just right click on it. There's also automatic sieves. Oh my. So if you just want to automatically have the sieve do it automatic without any other setups, then that works too. Just depends on how you want to set it up and play your game. So go ahead and go over here. Tackle this big tree. I don't know that I can get any of those without really being in danger. Yeah, I was gonna chop down the tree the rest of the way. Not worth it. New axe. And chop. And it's gone. Still don't think we can reach any of these. Yeah. But those will decay eventually. We'll get some saplings that drop. We won't get all of them today or whatever. Oh, it's raining. Hey, we can collect some water. That's nice. I might need a little bit of water, so let's take some of this and make us some more barrels. That way that'll get some more. Water, this is the only way you get water in the game until you can get a bucket, or a clay bucket, which is cheaper to make, or well, and easier to make without iron bucket, which we will get eventually. We have to get eventually. So this is just the way to do it for right now. Get water. You actually need water to make clay, to make the temporary buckets. So without this type of water, you can't have water at all. Put that over there. So you just have to keep. Oh, we're not gonna have any of those, are we? Alright, we'll make one more barrel. One, back. That's very nice if you just want an exact amount and don't really want to have it be an odd amount. flush it by just destroying it. And also, yeah, you can put a block above like a barrel that collects stuff for it not to collect anything. So now we can just put saplings in this and not have to worry about the water, because you can't put saplings in a water barrel. So then that'll make more dirt, put in here to make cobblestone, and eventually it'll make a cobblestone generator. Now, what does it say is the things on there? We collected a rainwater in a barrel. Haven't done that. Now, to the point of I'm probably gonna end this episode here. But next time, I will be I will be going to get a cobblestone generator, and I'll show some of the steps along the way. Like, I'll basically build the frame for a cobblestone generator. That's what I'm going to rush for. And I may go ahead and full out build it, and if I do stuff like creating a cobblestone, I'll show that. Oh, I'm getting hit by something. Oh, a tree. A tree grew. A tree grew on my face. Yay. Death by tree. Alright. Okay. So I'll show some stuff like making cobblestone and hammers and dust. And, I'll show all the stuff to a cobblestone generator, the important bits. But most of it I'll just be speeding by to get to a cobblestone generator, because it's basically a rush for the cobblestone generator. But I think this is a good place to end it now. Getting suffocated by a tree, got a 4-corner island, and a lot more than our 1 block and tree, which we still have, started with. So we've expanded from this to this. So see you guys next time. Goodbye.